In this video, we'll cover some things you should know about the job landscape and a few things you can start to do right now that will help you advance your career. Digital marketing and e-commerce are some of the fastest growing industries out there today. Right now, there are thousands of open roles around the world and millions of people are already working in similar positions. Many of those jobs didn't even exist 5 or 10 years ago, and even more will develop as new technologies emerge. If you search any job board, you'll find digital marketing and e-commerce roles at organizations of all sizes in just about every industry, not just retail and consumer goods. With opportunities in so many fields, people in these roles can make an impact in a lot of different areas, from education to healthcare and finance. It also means you can pursue jobs in industries you care about. Love fashion, technology, entertainment? All those industries need digital marketing and e-commerce specialists. At the same time, try to keep an open mind when searching for jobs. Your next role probably won't be your last, so even if you don't start out in your ideal industry, it can still help you build the career you want. In addition to targeting certain industries, you might also find you prefer some aspects of digital marketing or e-commerce more than others, and that's great. The strongest candidates have a broad knowledge of the fundamentals and a deep understanding of one or two specific areas. So as you move through the program, pay close attention to the topics and courses that engage you the most. Reflect on your strengths and think about what you want to do with them. You might not have the answer yet, but these questions will help you target roles that align with your career interests later. Even if you're not quite ready for a job search, there are things you can do during this program to improve your prospects later on. For example, it's never too early to explore job descriptions for open roles. As you consider your skills and the parts of the program you like best, search job boards for roles in those areas. Make note of terms and skills that come up frequently. For example, you might find that certain roles often mention data analysis and reporting. This information will help you learn industry terminology and find out where you might want to expand your skills. Once you have an idea of the roles you want to target, you can start to identify past samples of work that demonstrate relevant experience. Have you written an essay or a story? Designed a website? Managed a budget or organized information in a spreadsheet? Another way you can put what you're learning into action is by starting to shape your public persona as a digital marketing or e-commerce specialist. In other words, by building your personal brand. You can demonstrate your knowledge and skills through your social media accounts or personal website, and might even end up with a few samples of work for your portfolio. Finally, be sure to keep up with this program bit by bit until you reach the end. By completing this series of courses, you're investing in yourself, your skills, and your future. You're doing it right now, so just keep going.
Now, let's go a little deeper and explore two of the main paths you can pursue in your career: in-house and agency positions. Some marketing roles are in-house, meaning you work for a single company to market and sell their products. For example, I'm an in-house product marketing manager at Google, so I work on creating compelling video and social content for the Think with Google brand. But if you'd like a little more variety working on different projects across multiple industries, an agency role might be a good fit. Agencies partner with companies that don't have in-house marketing teams to fill their digital marketing and advertising needs. There are pros and cons to both agency and in-house work, and which one is right for you depends on what you want out of your career. Of course, you don't have to commit to one forever, and this program will help you prepare for both paths. But there are some differences you should keep in mind as you consider your options. As an in-house employee, you get to know one company and its products extremely well. You also gain deep knowledge and expertise in a specific industry. So, if you work for a cosmetics company, your experience will translate most directly to a similar company. On the other hand, if you're the sort of person who likes working on a lot of different projects, working with one company on one type of product might not be for you. And if you do want to move to a different type of business, your specialized experience can make it harder to break into a new sector. Now, if you work for an agency, you're unlikely to get bored. Because agency work is project-based, you get to collaborate on a variety of initiatives in multiple industries. By working with different clients, you can develop a broad and flexible expertise that will serve you at a variety of companies. But that doesn't mean you can't specialize. Agencies tend to focus on a few different areas within marketing, like social media or brand building, so you can get to know certain skill sets very well. But there can be downsides too. The same variability that keeps agency work interesting can also make things unpredictable. Sometimes clients can surprise you with unexpected requests or ask you to do things in an unfamiliar way. The hours can be longer too, especially toward the end of a project. Of course, every workplace is different, and they won't all have the same advantages and disadvantages. Whichever path you choose, whether it's the deep knowledge and stability of an in-house role or the broad knowledge and flexibility of agency work, you'll gain valuable experience that can lead you to the next great opportunity.